What's up, people? It's Bob. Welcome back once again to Modern Life for the 70s Mind. Hope you guys are having a great day. So, it has been probably a little while since I reacted to a um, Pakistani band or singer. And over the last year, I've been introduced to several singers that I really have to admit, I have been drawn so deeply into their music. It's just something that I never really expected, but it definitely happened. It's everything from just the music itself to the deep and thoughtful, just wonderful lyrics of the song. It's just really a wonderful genre of music that I was just never really exposed to. So I'm going to be reacting to a song that a lot of you had requested, and it's another Coke Studio. Whoa, no, it's not. It looks like it. It is not a Coke Studio. It's a NESCAFÉ basement video. Interesting. Looking at the video, I just kind of assumed it was a Coke Studio, but it's a NESCAFÉ basement. So maybe it's the same type of thing. I'm not 100% sure. I don't see the name of the group on here, but the song is Sweet Child of Mine, which is clearly a Guns N' Roses song. And I have heard a lot of good things about this. So this is a pretty long song. I think it's like 10 minutes or something like that. So let's get into this, and we'll see what all the hype is about on this one. It's a pretty old video. I think it's almost like 10 years old, but it'll be new to me and maybe some of you. So here we go.
NESCAFÉ Basement, Season 2.
Not Coke Studio. Starts out good. Oh, I like that sitar. Oh, loving his voice. Wow. Oh, listen to that sitar in the background. Oh, very chill. I forgot what that's called. There's a name for that instrument, obviously. Oh, this is sweet.
Her hair reminds me of a warm, safe place where as a child that I prayed for the thunder and the rain to quietly pass me by.
I like the differences in the two vocalists. It really kind of adds like a depth to a song, which I like. Oh, love that. Definitely rocking it out. Okay, let's pause this. I am liking the NESCAFÉ basement. Very similar feel, I think, than the Coke. Although this is very dark, almost like basement-y, I guess. So, wow, mind officially blown on this one so far. So it started out very close to like the Guns N' Roses version. When they first started, I'm like, oh wow, they're just going to completely cover this song. But eventually they transformed, and it didn't take that long really, to a much more traditional Pakistani sound. I don't want to say traditional, but definitely strong hints of the Pakistani sound, which I've just really come to enjoy over the last year or so. The sitar, I think, had a lot to do with that. Like so many of you, at least here in the States, I was first introduced to the sitar by George Harrison from the Beatles, who clearly just loved the instrument because so many songs that he came up with featured that instrument. Now, this singer, who I'm told is Altamash Sever, I don't have the name of the band or the group, but the singer, at least the main guy who started, was Altamash Sever. Now, there was a guy in the background vocals. He kind of took the lead for a little bit as well. He might be the Hamza guy, Hamza Tanvir. So I got a couple names thrown out, and I'm just not 100% sure. If you guys want to clarify that for me, that'd be great. Now, he's got this incredible raspy distortion to his voice. Just such a unique sound. Haven't quite heard that before. My brain kind of twisted at one point because it was hard taking in that unique sound. Just really so interesting. When he wanted to, he really did start sounding similar to Axl, or at least gave a lot of strong indications that he was trying to. But I'm not convinced that he was really trying to sound just like Axl Rose here. At least I don't think so. It was different enough to where it really gave me kind of like a new take on the song, and a wonderful take. It had that nice, long, drawn out, really mellow section that I enjoyed a lot. Just kind of made you sink back into your chair and listen to the music. Okay, loving this so far. So let's go ahead and play this to the end. Here we go. Oh, this is fun. I like this. I'm loving the drumming in this. That guy's shredding the guitar. Wow. 10 minutes and hold on. All right, so we got two vocalists, Hamza Tanvir and Altamash Sever. I'm told that Altamash was the guy who was the lead vocalist. He was pretty thin, but the lead vocalist, and then Hamza was the other guy. Shout out to the sitar player. So, man, can you guys just come up with an American name once in a while? Sohaib Safiq, amazing sitar player. And it wasn't that he was, burning it up, but what he did do was play it extremely smooth, and it just flowed like a feather floating in the air. It was just really amazing. I don't think there's anything else here. Yeah, we need some easy names for us poor Americans over here trying to pronounce these names. Yeah, so that looks like that's it. All right, let me pause this. There. Okay. Let me shut that off. All right. So I loved after we had a little break there and the music started playing again. Such an interesting drumming style with that guy. I should have looked up the drummer's name. It the drumming actually almost like took on a life of its own, and it changed the entire feel of the song. It was kind of like he had his own style he wanted to go with, and he didn't care what song was playing. He was just going to do what he wanted to do, and he did it. And then that back and forth between the drums and the bongos, I actually think they're tablas, but I'll call them, I think they're tablas. Um, them two going back and forth with that sitar, that beautiful sitar, complimenting kind of both of them as they were doing this back and forth. It was like watching a ping pong match. It was really interesting. I was kind of disappointed when they came to a hard stop and then they transitioned to another part of the song because I was really starting to enjoy that back and forth. Um, I have to mention Altamash's voice again. He came in following that drum solo, and his voice almost like kind of became an instrument of its own. It was just amazing to watch and to listen to. And you know what? I don't want to leave the background vocalists out of this as well because they added some really nice compliments to the lead vocalist on the song. It just all came together really well. This was wonderful, way better and way different than I really thought it was going to be. So let me do this. Let me get my headphones off, and we're going to be back for final thoughts. Hold on. Okay, welcome back to Final Thoughts. So, what'd you think of that? That was amazing. You know, for a 10-minute song, I kind of felt like I got ripped off a little bit. I feel like it could have gone a little longer and I still would have enjoyed it and I wouldn't have got bored with the song. It was just that good and that interesting and took so many turns throughout the song that it was just really wonderful to listen to and really kept my interest through it all. I will say though that after listening to this, I'm ready just to chill, sit back, maybe light some sage and clear all the badness out and just meditate for a while. And I don't even really meditate, but and you know, why does that make me feel like that? I think it's that sitar. For me, it just changed the entire feel and moved it further away from the Guns N' Roses versions of the song. It just really made it its own. And I don't like saying that phrase too much, but they really did make it something completely different and really, really good. That was lengthy for sure. And it's easy to see why they did that. They definitely don't put, and I noticed this in the Coke studios as well, they don't put a limit on how many people or instruments that they include in their performance. Like I said, in the Coke studio performances, I've seen massive amounts of people when they play this music, and somehow it all comes together. And you know what? Besides enhancing the sound with having all these different instruments and different vocalists, it's more likely than not why this turned into a 10-minute song. They're doing, I think, really a wonderful job in letting everyone have their input into the production of the song. Just really well done. And, you know, speaking of all those instruments, I'm a little surprised how well they all played and blended so remarkably well together in this song. It's one thing just to have a bunch of instruments, but it's a completely different thing, I think, to just have them become one. That's a lot of music and sound and vocals to kind of merge into one entity, whatever you want to call it. What I really enjoyed about this song that I haven't experienced from other songs from Pakistan is this one actually took two cultures and mixed them together to create such a beautiful sound quality. So interesting. Plus, it was really nice to hear a song in English. So at least I understood what the song was about. As always, when listening to this style of music, I always appreciate hearing the different instruments that I normally don't get to listen to. And it just, there were three instruments there that they played that you just don't hear in American music ever. So it's nice to hear that. What a beautiful performance, you guys. And I wish I knew the name of the band. Like I said, I do have the two singers' names. At least we have that, but I'll have to look a little deeper into what the name of the band is and see if they have other music out there. Okay, Did you like it? I did. What a wonderful take on this Guns N' Roses song. All right, guys, if you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you would consider subscribing to my page, that would be awesome. Just click that little notification bell. That way you'll be notified anytime I release some new content. Okay, remember, please, only life is priceless. Make each and every day count. God bless all of you. Peace out. Talk to you next time. Bye-bye.